If you appreciate a cohesive cinematic universe with interconnected narratives, or if you prefer clarity in storytelling, or even if you have an aversion to children's songs about ice cream, then Doctor Strange might not be your ideal film. Before going into the details of the movie, it's essential to acknowledge Doctor Strange is enjoyable and entertaining. Here's the recap. In Kathmandu, Nepal, the sorcerer Caecilius, portrayed by Mads Mikkelsen, and his followers infiltrate the secluded sanctuary of Kamar-Taj, where they mercilessly slay its guardian, the librarian. Delving into ancient and mystical tomes, they pilfer a ritual from the collection of the enigmatic Ancient One, a venerable sorcerer who has guided generations at Kamar-Taj, including Caecilius in the arcane arts. In pursuit of the traitors, the Ancient One ensnares Caecilius in a dimension of mirrors, yet he cunningly escapes with the stolen pages and a cadre of his devotees through a portal. Meanwhile, esteemed neurosurgeon Stephen Strange, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, suffers a devastating loss of his surgical dexterity following a car accident. Once proud of his surgical prowess, honed through years of relentless study and practice, Strange now grapples with profound nerve damage and the insertion of 11 surgical pins into his hands, resulting from an arduous 11-hour operation. Despite the painstaking rehabilitation, his progress is sluggish, and extensive tissue damage persists. As he wrestles with his newfound limitations, Strange's former lover and colleague Christine Palmer, depicted by Rachel McAdams, endeavors to aid his emotional recovery. However, driven by an unyielding belief in his ability to restore his hands, Strange exhausts his resources in pursuit of experimental treatments. Despite submitting himself to these procedures, meaningful progress eludes him, prompting even the most eminent experts to concede defeat. Encouraged by the miraculous recovery of Jonathan Pangborn, played by Benjamin Bratt, a once paralyzed man, Strange embarks on a quest to uncover the source of his inexplicable healing. Learning of Pangborn's journey from hopelessness to mobility, Strange is led to Kamar-Taj, guided by the teachings of its enigmatic masters. Under the tutelage of the stoic sorcerer Mordo, portrayed by Chiwetel Ejiofor, and the formidable Ancient One, Strange is introduced to the concept of self-healing through the manipulation of cellular programming by the spirit. Initially skeptical and brimming with arrogance, Strange is challenged by the Ancient One to embrace humility and expand his understanding of reality. Witnessing the vastness of the astral plane and the myriad dimensions, Strange is humbled and implores the Ancient One to impart her wisdom, recognizing the looming threat posed by Caecilius's dark ambitions. Despite his initial hubris, the Ancient One reluctantly agrees, acknowledging the potential necessity of Strange's unconventional approach in confronting the looming peril. Under the guidance of the Ancient One, portrayed by Tilda Swinton, and Mordo, Strange embarks on his education, delving into the ancient texts, now curated by the Master Wong, played by Benedict Wong. He learns the intricacies of tapping into the boundless energies of the multiverse to weave spells that manifest shields and weaponry. Discovering Earth's safeguard against interdimensional threats lies in the form of 3 sanctums, strategically placed in New York City, London, and Hong Kong. Strange grasps the responsibility of the sorcerers to defend these bastions. However, Pangborn, opting to regain his mobility over protecting the sanctums, diverges from this duty. Wong enlightens Strange about Dormammu, the formidable sovereign of the Dark Dimension, an entity relentlessly hungry for conquest, particularly fixated on Earth. The stolen ritual pages aim to summon Dormammu, unleashing chaos upon the world. Rapidly advancing in his studies, Strange secretly delves into forbidden knowledge, mastering the manipulation of time with the mystical eye of Agamotto, despite warnings from Mordo and Wong about the perils of tampering with natural laws, likening his ambitions to those of Caecilius. Utilizing the stolen pages, Caecilius initiates a catastrophic summoning of Dormammu, resulting in the obliteration of the London Sanctum and the assault on the New York Sanctum. Amidst the chaos, Strange valiantly defends the Sanctum, aided by the mystical cloak of levitation, until reinforcements arrive. Disillusionment strikes as Caecilius unveils the Ancient One's longevity drawn from Dormammu's power. Mortally wounded, she implores Strange to embrace unconventional methods to counterbalance Mordo's rigid adherence to tradition before succumbing to her injuries. Confronting Caecilius in Hong Kong, Strange employs the Eye to manipulate time, trapping himself and Dormammu in an eternal loop until the cosmic entity relents, agreeing to spare Earth in exchange for liberation from the time loop. With Mordo disillusioned by the disregard for natural order, he departs, while Strange returns the Eye, recognized as an Infinity Stone, to Kamar-Taj. Taking up residence in the New York Sanctum, Strange continues his studies. In a mid-credits scene, Strange pledges aid to Thor and Loki in their search for Odin on Earth. In a post-credits scene, Mordo confronts Pangborn, stripping him of his magical abilities, lamenting the proliferation of sorcerers. Doctor Strange stands out as a visually dazzling entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, immersing audiences in a world of magic with its groundbreaking special effects. Benedict Cumberbatch impresses with his portrayal of the titular character, deftly capturing his transformation from skeptical surgeon to a formidable sorcerer, complete with just the right mix of wit and vulnerability. Despite its visual splendor, Doctor Strange occasionally falters in its character development and storytelling. Some characters feel underexplored, and certain plot points seem rushed, leaving motivations unclear. Moreover, the film's reliance on familiar superhero tropes may feel formulaic to some, detracting from its overall originality and impact. Ultimately, Doctor Strange offers an enchanting journey into the mystical corners of the MCU, fueled by its stunning visual effects and compelling lead performance. While it may stumble in some areas, its imaginative world-building and thrilling action sequences ensure it remains a captivating addition to the superhero genre, particularly for fans of spectacle and adventure. As thanks for watching the whole video, here's a picture of a cute puppy. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.